So before we begin, let's just break it down a little bit. Couch to 5K is a 9-week course starting from your first run 3 times a week, running maximum for 1 minute 60 seconds with a 1.5 minute break in between numerous times. I will tell you how many, don't panic. And that will gradually increase over time to the magic number of 5K or run for 30 minutes, whichever you want to achieve. And that's where we go from there. Where you can do it out on the road if you wish, on a field. Me personally, I did all mine on a treadmill. A little bit softer on the knees, but word of warning, if you do try and do it on a treadmill, the longer runs, for me personally, tend to be a little bit more boring. So, earbuds, music, podcast, even watching a program if you need to, just to try and take away the pressures of trying to complete it. No, it will not be easy. But some of the best things are never easy, but they're worth going for. But the Couch to 5K, once you complete, you will feel absolutely amazing. I promise you. I've been there, I've done it. And at the start, when you think there's no way on this planet I'm going to be able to run for 30 minutes, and trust me, trust the process, it will get you there, and you will be running in no time at all the 30 minutes or even beyond after that, but we can tackle that then. Equipment wise, all you're going to need is a fitness watch if you've got one. If you haven't, don't worry. Anything that you can count the time with for 60 seconds and progress, so a stopwatch or a timer on your phone. And anything else from there, a good pair of trainers. Don't have to be mega expensive, just something that are not going to cripple you when you've started running. Handy hint as well, get a good pair of running socks. To me, that is the most important thing, because if you get a cheap pair of running socks, your feet will overheat, you'll start getting heat spots underneath your feet and blisters, and then that will put a pay to your efforts in the running, put you off, and it might just put you off completely, and then you're not going to be able to continue. So a good pair of running socks, my advice, that is the number one, and a relatively good pair of trainers. My trainers at the minute, I've got a pair of basic Nike Air Max, nothing spectacular, 60 quid from Sports Direct or any other sports outlet out there. If you do have a little bit more money and you want to get a proper pair of trainers, I do suggest you get your gait measured. There are some really good running places out there. There's a few in Sheffield. I'm in South Yorkshire, Doncaster, so there's one in Epworth, which is about 25 minutes away from Doncaster. There's a couple in Sheffield as well, where they will happily put you on a treadmill with lots of cameras, so they'll measure your feet, the way that your feet land on the treadmill, whether you twist or whether you're flat or neutral, it will measure all that. If you don't want to go down that route, and you don't have to, I haven't at all, pop yourself over to a decent sized Sports Direct, go into the running section of the trainers, and there they have a little machine, and you can answer a few questions on there. It will laser measure everything about your foot, so the width, the height, the length, and it will give you a gait analysis which tells you whether you are flat-footed, if you over curl it a little bit. Me and the majority of people have a neutral gait, and then you can then select the trainers that they have on offer there. On the selection of trainers, it does state whether it is a neutral designed trainer or not, or for whatever reason your foot will be, whichever side it goes. Ask for help there's always people there to help you as well, and it will offer you a select amount of trainers. Try a few pairs on, try the sizes as well. It will give you a perfect size trainer. For one particular trainer, the Nike Vomero 18, it suggested that a perfect size for me is the size 9.5. I am a 10 on every other shoe. I did try the 9.5 on. One foot felt fantastic. The other foot, not bra. There's no way on this planet I will be running in a 9.5 at all. I've got one big foot, one little foot. Not massively. I mean, you know, they're not like one's like that and one's like that. It's not like that, but just a little bit of size difference. So I will be going for the size 10 in those once payday rolls around and I can get myself some Vomeros. So when I get them, I will show you what they're like. They're nice and spongy. They've got an air cushioning. But I also am toying with the idea of getting the On Cloud Monster 2s, which seem a little bit more spongy with their cloud development system on their sole. Little pockets, little holes. I'll show you. Don't worry. They were supremely comfortable when I tried them on, but they're a little bit more expensive than the Vomero. So yeah, just all in all, work out where you want to do it. A way of taking the timer, whether you have got a fitness tracker, a decent watch, timer on your phone will be adequate. Where you want to do it, outside, on the concrete, on the grass. Obviously, just pay attention if you are on the grass that it is relatively flat. The last thing you want to do is twist your ankle. Also, treadmill for the early stages. A treadmill is perfect for me, at least, because let's face it, they tell me it's sunny donny, but not really. So treadmill for the earlier parts to save me getting bored works an absolute treat, and obviously you can increase or decrease the speed. Pacing wise, take your time. It's not a race at all. So the first one for 60 seconds and you think I can run 60 seconds, it's no bother. Then you'll start to think, well, I can keep that pace and carry on and carry on and carry on. But I can guarantee you by the time you get to about 3 minutes, you will not be carrying that pace through whatsoever, and you'll be starting to burn out. And again, it's not worth putting yourself off. So slow and steady wins the race. A lot of information for you to take in. The next video will talk you through that first one, which starts off with 1 minute. Every session, by the way, starts with a 5-minute warm-up. So that'll be a brisk walk just to get the heart rate going, the blood pressure flowing, all the blood pumping around, just to bring your temperatures up a little bit. And then once you've done the session, we'll then have a 5-minute cool down, just so that it brings everything settled down, and you'll be on the first run of the ladder to doing your Counts 5K. So I'm Terry. Thanks for joining me. Hit the like and subscribe, share to your friends, and hopefully if you've got a few of you doing it together, you can have a little bit of a battle, have a bit of fun, push each other on, spur each other on. If you've got any constructive criticism, don't be nasty. We're all here for fun at the end of the day. Pop a comment in and let me know what you think. Thank you guys. Take care and happy running.